Well, if anyone ever watches this, welcome back to my Let's Play for Master of the Monster Lair. Well, let's go and clear the next floor. Oop, other way. Yeah, it's not completely done yet. But whatever. Finishing at this point would probably be more work than it's worth. There's not a question comes, how do I get down there without getting in a whole ton of fights? Because I'd prefer not to spend half an hour fighting in this episode if I can help it. Keep charging on the bottom floor, I guess. I guess I can get that without being jumped. Let's see. Well, this is gonna take a bit. So I'm gonna have to cut my way through down to the bottom. Take my shots at getting a clam, I guess. No, I don't want that body part, it sucks. And we're now at the... Is that Ironsides? Even King Leon couldn't beat it. He had to let it escape. Sure looks tough. You think we can beat it with these weapons? Maybe. There's only one way for you guys to find out. Focus on just staying alive somehow, until you do a special attack. You're kidding me, right? Piercing light, huh? Reminds me of the Iron Giant, oddly enough. Somewhat. Gloop for the kill, huh? That was pretty sad. Aw, you mother. It didn't accept that kill because it became an item. Now I have to redo this whole section. I'm not kidding either. I'm gonna have to go back and kill it again. Might as well rest then. Only in this game you can kill the same boss twice because of a screw up. And again, I get jumped as soon as I try to leave the stairs. Ugh. Shoot. Darn, I forgot there's a room there. Come on, stay up top. Well, no getting around this one. Ugh, sorry. My throat just doesn't want to clear itself today with mucus. Might be getting sick. Oh well, just gotta keep on trucking, I guess. Well, I already sort of screwed up my schedule plans from yesterday. Oh well. Then again, they were pretty much impossible to follow from the get-go, and I knew that, so whatever. Suppose I could have put in at least a little effort today, right? Even with them, I woke up too late and just said, forget it. Yeah, you can come up with something a bit more reasonable to follow tomorrow. Come on. Get out of my way. I remember selling the key. Whatever. Again? What? They just dropping all their iron keys over here today? Ooh, a clam. Oh well, let's try this again. We didn't even lose last time. Now go down. Better not me, another stinking key this time. He was tough. Roll Ironsides is just now a pile of scrap. Think people want to see it? Of course. Even King Lair couldn't get his hands on this scrap. This scrap is proof that you're a hero. You should write your name on it. Here, allow me to do the honors. This monster is defeated by the shovel's buddy. There we go. That's not quite my name. I suppose. Okay, come on, let's clear this floor of rooms first. A ripper ring, huh? Of course, the question is, where on earth is this monster going to pop in at? There's no obvious entry point for it. Hey boy, do you know where the place hell is? I know where it is, but could you please stop calling me boy? Anyway, it's underground. So the deeper your dungeon gets, the closer to hell it gets? I guess. You think you can get me a hell ring? I really want one. A hell ring? Sounds cursed, are you sure? No, they aren't cursed, they're just rings. Thing is, you can do something interesting with them. If you give one to someone you hate a lot, then you'll never have to see them again. Is there someone you never want to see again? Don't worry, it's not you, boy. Oh well, okay then. Now we've established that, would you mind finding one for me? Sure, I'll look around. Adds 3 to attack, huh? I think I'll send King Leon a letter and tell him that I beat Ironsides. Hey, King Leon is a king, right? Isn't he as important as the human king who lives in the castle? Aren't you important too, since you're his friend? So, having important friends makes you important too? Not really. But you did do work for the king, so doesn't that make you kind of important? At least as important as, say, the king's cook. Well, Maybe your importance doesn't come from who you work for. Maybe it comes from how you do your work. Why? Do you want to be important? Not really. What about you? Meh, not really. Oh, then don't worry about it. Just you and me. Fire slime. Dungeon digger. How's the dungeon coming along? Alright, I suppose. It's a new day. Amazing. What incredible bravery. To be honest, I wasn't entirely sure you could defeat Ironsides. But you did a fine job. There's no longer any doubt in my mind about your abilities as a world-class dungeon digger. You're simply the best. You did it, buddy. You said you're a world-class dungeon digger. How does that make you feel? Are you happy? Be quiet for a second, will you? There's more. Let me continue. Now I know you got this much skill, I must tell you about a crisis that threatens the world. What? A crisis that threatens the world? Now I know you've got this much skill, I must tell you about a crisis that threatens the world. A certain devil prince is attempting to enter the world of mortals. This devil prince wants to become a devil lord, but his father, who is currently a devil lord, treats him like a child. The devil prince is still a long way off from being awarded the title of devil lord. That is why this devil prince is trying to become the lord of the mortal realm. He plans to enslave the human race and annihilate all opposition. Can you believe this insanity? Devil Prince has ordered all monsters to change the world into a place more to the liking of devils. This is why the hobgoblins and the outer wizards have been running amok lately. Good morning. Huh? A letter from King Leon? Yeah, apparently there's this dangerous person called the Devil Prince. Person? If he's a Devil Prince, then he's no person. He's a devil. So what about him? He's been ordering monsters to remake the world into a world fit for devils. Or something like that. Wait a second, there's more. I'll keep reading. Even I received this letter, as if I'd obey. Even though I've refused the order, there is a dragon that has decided to comply. An elder dragon has come to the world of humans. The dragon is a master of creating monster lairs. The dragon is planning to build a dungeon for the Devil Prince. If it succeeds, the Devil Prince will come to our world. The dragon wants to complete its dungeon as soon as it can. This is why I might try stealing any existing dungeon. You know where this is going. The dragon's going to try and steal your dungeon. I might suggest just demolishing the dungeon to prevent the dragon from taking it, but you're such a brave young man that I know you'll willingly face the dragon instead. This is what you need to do. I need you to lure the dragon to your dungeon and defeat it. So you need to build a dungeon good enough to attract the dragon. If you run into trouble, I'll help you. Let's crush the Devil Prince's schemes together. Your friend, King Leon. I read a book when I was little. A book? Yeah, this book had a dragon in it, and it was really cool. So powerful it made my heart pound. I always imagined the stories about a faraway land. I never thought for a moment that I'd actually fighting a dragon myself. I'm so hungry. Hello, welcome to our shop. Do you like scary stories? Oh yes, I love the occult. I love horror. Gore, not so much. Do you know much about hell? I'm looking for a hell ring. Oh yes, a hell ring is made from the flames and blizzards of the hell itself. Made from flames and blizzards? Well, monsters from hell tend to carry hell rings. However, you might want to use to catch one. You need a demon cell. This fantastic product will not only attract hellish monsters, it will seal them in as well. If you buy now, I can give it to you for the low price of just $2,500 to give it a try. I just wanted to ask about the rings, and she turned it into a sales pitch. Jeez. Are you sure you want to try hunting a dragon? Isn't that dangerous? Dragonfire can burn an entire town to the ground. We'll be burnt to a crisp too. I read a book once, a long time ago, that said that if you have a certain charm, even dragonfire can't hurt you. What kind, did it say? A fire charm or something? I don't remember. Some kind of fire charm. Well, we can always ask King Leon. Let's grab something for dinner. Yeah. She's pretty cheery for some reason. So we have to build a place I'll try in Hellfire. Great. Ugh. So we need to find a hell ring and turn that over, and we're probably going to be asked to find some food down here too. The corners are usually your best place to look for hidden items, so I'm going to try and hit those first. Come on. I could have used some more shovel MP though. Then again, I can't buy rooms as fast as I can make room now. Let's get out of here, neat. There we go. See the letter from King Leon. I've looked into the subject of dragons and discovered some vital information that you need to know immediately. Dragons breathe fire that is hot enough to burn anything, but there is a way to protect yourself. Good morning. Weren't you going to ask King Leon to defend against dragon fire? Did you forget to write him a letter or something? It's alright. I never sent a letter, but we already have our answer. Huh? You can't guard against dragon fire with just a little water, but you can with a huge amount of water, for instance with the water of the sea. That's right, you need a sea charm. Sea charms are owned by monsters of the sea. The only one I know of is one held by an octopus, monster known as Octopoid. Octopoid is the king of the sea, but that's not enough for him. He wants to be king of the land as well. Given a chance, he'd love to leave the sea and go on a rampage. For some reason, Octopoid hasn't left the sea yet, though I'm not sure why. If Octopoid left the sea, then you should be able to lure him into your dungeon as long as you build a water floor. Your friend, King Leon. Why doesn't the Octopoid leave the sea? There's got to be a way to draw him out. This is going to suck. You know what, buddy? It's time for the 6th floor. That's right. Don't be tricked by the flame ring. Tricked? It's a ring with the power of flames, right? Yeah, so don't be tricked. The power of flames in your weapon works against you when you fight fire monsters. Ah, I see. If you wear these items before fighting fire monsters, you might not be able to win. If you want to fight fire monsters, then wear an ice ring. If that's clear, then let's go. So am I gonna have to make this a water floor at first to draw in King Octopoid, or what? Or is he hiding out on the 4th floor? Which I really doubt, but... oh, jeez. So much to cut through. Meal, let's rest. Let's see if we get any more information we can use. Lots of spooks, la 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 la, lots of... It's that vegetable girl. She's going to the town square. I'm afraid of ghosts. I'm afraid of ghosts. If you're afraid of ghosts, stay home. It's a new song. Bye-bye, ghosts. Bye-bye, ghosts. Now that you're gone, let's go out and play. I'm afraid of ghosts. I'm afraid of ghosts. If you're afraid of ghosts... Too afraid of ghosts to leave home? So I have to put it the same way. Too afraid of fire to leave the sea? That's how the otters were. They had to hide out of fear for the Flamosaur. Once I hunted that Flamosaur down, they came out and raised a ruckus. Maybe if I hunt down the fire monsters, Octopus will come out to play. Yeah. Don't you think monsters might be tired of nothing but fireplaces? You should start making some nicer rooms. Do you want to sell some more expensive rooms? Yes. Furniture salesmen always like to sell the expensive stuff to dungeon diggers. You should make some rooms that are even more attractive to fire monsters than fireplaces. How about a hearth? It's expensive, but I guarantee they'll draw on some proud monsters like flame warriors. Flame warriors, you say? I bet they have some really nice weapons. When you hear the name of a monster, you really start thinking about what kinds of items you can get from it. Spoken like a true dungeon digger. Well, I only got enough room for those, huh? Let's get rid of these fireplaces then. Yeah, I sold them at a loss, but I'm probably not going to use them. The water source rooms I can always put on the floors I already on the floor I already did, because it's not finished yet. Then again, I might have to put ring of fields on the first floor to power up my speed stat, because it'd be the best way to get fried crow legs. Let's see. Well, make some really imprecise cuts here, I suppose. So this is definitely gonna be a fire floor. What's a hearth look like anyway? I didn't study how it sets up. It's a new day. Did they ever take away my Ironside stuff? What else to do for dinner tonight? Or maybe potatoes. Or maybe stir fry. There's so many options. Yeah, I know. Wish they wouldn't repeat themselves ad nauseum on some of these points. Well, that was one way to get around it. Demon cells have the same sort of room as the cellars. Good. Hearths are just like fireplaces, just fancier. Okay. I might be buying more demon cells then. Let's see. I think I'll end here. I'm not going to be able to get any real work done on any of these jobs until later. So until next time, then, see ya.